The Phoenix Suns will be a top 8 defensive team. You heard it here first, and you probably won't hear it from me last. They will be a top 8 defensive team. As you can tell by the title, I'm a pretty big Suns fan, or not by the title, but by my banner and some of my previous videos. I am a pretty big Suns fan, and I just felt like I needed to make this video because they looked so good on opening night. This video should be up by like 8 o'clock on Thursday. So, Merry Christmas Eve. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So, first thing I got to say, CP3. CP3 looked really good last night, as usual. He doesn't seem to have aged at all. I can't really complain about anything he did last night. He did really good. Made his mid-range shots, made plays, had 2 steals, so he just looked great. He had some minutes on Luka, even though that obviously wasn't on purpose, was a switch, but he did fine. The real main point of this video, and this guy will probably be in the thumbnail, Mikhail Bridges. Mikhail Bridges was so good on defense last night, amazing. He was one of the reasons why Luka Doncic really did not do that great. It wasn't really a Luka Doncic night. He had 31 points, which is obviously great, but not only did they lose, but he shot really inefficient from the field. I want to say he had 31 points on 24 shots, so really not that efficient. And that was because Mikal Bridges, especially at the beginning of the game, really just did not let him get going. Luka made 10 free throws, so we fouled him at least 5 times. It wasn't the best, but that was really Deandre Ayden. He needs to really fix up what. Like, I don't know what he was doing, but it's Luka Doncic. He's gonna get to the line. He's just that good of a player. But yeah, so you can't play perfect defense on Luka, but you can do what you can do. Devin Booker, he looked locked in. You cannot make any complaints about how he played on defense last night. He just needs to move his feet a little better. I think Jalen Brunson had a couple drives on him, but he did a pretty good job recovering, and he just looked good. Like, he just looked like he was actually focused. If you watch the Suns in past years, he kind of looked out of sync on defense sometimes, but obviously his offense will always be there, and his defense, it looks like it's on the uptrend. So I hope to see him, keep improving. Deandre Ayden is one of the better defensive bigs. He had one really good block on Luka Doncic last night, and obviously he's a big piece in this defense. He's kind of like the anchor, if you would. He just looked really good. I believe he was number one in defensive percentage at the lay or not at the layups, but in the paint last season. Somebody can look that up and correct me if I'm wrong, but he was just really good on defense last season, and he looks to be pretty good this season. Now, I said that he gets a lot of fouls previously, and yeah, he seems like he wants to rack up a lot of fouls. So hopefully he fixes that, and hopefully he doesn't get caught with drugs or steroids or whatever he did last season, because that really hurt us. 25 games without your defensive anchor, obviously that's gonna hurt you. Cam Johnson was able to switch on pretty much anyone. He looked really good last night. Not only did he hit like two or three threes, but he was getting to the rim. He had a couple dunks. He got fouled, made his 2 free throws. So yeah, he looked really good, and he had some minutes on Luka. He stopped him on one possession, but he got scored on like twice and fouled him once. It's Luka Doncic, so you can't really ask for much. He did what he could. The best thing is that he didn't foul Luka Doncic every time. So like, I'd rather Luka Doncic score 2 points than I foul him. So that's good. Cam Payne and Javon Carter, these two, they're the heart of the defense on when the bench unit is in. Javon Carter and Cam Payne, they probably won't be on the court at the same time too much because we have CP3 and D-Book, so you can kind of like have one on the court, have one on the bench. But Cam Payne and Javon Carter are looking really good on defense. They're the kind of guys that not only are they scrappy, but they're really smart. So they're kind of high effort, high energy, but also high IQ. One thing I don't like about Patrick Beverly is he racks up a lot of fouls. And it's not because he's not putting in effort. Obviously, we know he puts in the most effort, maybe in the league, but he's not really that smart. So he's just trying to be a pest. So he doesn't mind racking up fouls. So like hit you or push you, kind of like what he did to Lonzo Ball and what he did to Luka in game one. But we saw where that got him. Got him on the bench for most of the game because he racked up 5 fouls. But yeah, Cam Payne and Javon Carter are looking really good. And I'm telling you, like, watch for them. Like, I wouldn't say Cam Payne could get most improved, but Cam Payne, just watch out for him because he looked really good last night. Really good. But that's pretty much it for this video. So if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, comment, let me know what you want to see next. This is Anything Goes, and signing out.